Hello and welcome to the Wednesday night stream. We're back with some more. Oxygen not included. We have tons of red warnings everywhere. This may or may not be the final days of this colony, mostly because I'm not used to playing at this particular late point. Well, late, it's hard to say. It's not late in the game, I'm sure. There's been plenty added to this game that I haven't gotten to yet, but this is in the realm of as far as I have ever gotten in a few tries. I think we're doing okay. I think we set an okay... We set down okay groundwork for some of the areas of our base. However, I think that things could probably be better. I don't think that we've optimized most. Is he okay? Sore back, heat stroke. Are we starting to get heat stroke? That might be what actually does it. Let's take a look here. Whew. Some of this area is going into scorching territory, and that might have been what actually will do us in. Let's see here. Also, let's go ahead and turn on some different music here. Sure. Yeah, let's take a look and see where we're at. We're still constructing these wires. Insufficient resources, we need more iron. The iron's not going because it doesn't have power. Take a look at the power overlay here. This needs to be fueled. We're out of coal. We are out of coal. Do we have any other power sources yet? Hydrogen generator, but I don't know that we have a ton of hydrogen. Let's see. We could put our people to work running on the wheels. Which one is this one connected to? This one's connected to the one on the far left. This one is connected to its own set of batteries, which is connected to the middle one here. This one on the right here doesn't have its own wheel. We could connect a few more wheels maybe. We need probably a different place for food. I don't even know if we can grow food. We didn't set up the crops at the beginning. When we had a more temperate climate. And now it might be impossible. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take these down then. So they're not really growing, so deconstruct these. And we're going to pick the deconstruct list here. Well, I don't want them to get the wires. We're not going at a very fast speed just yet. Oh hey, Atomic! Yes, I did. I shaved off my beard yesterday. I was feeling creative. I don't know. Might go back to like a low low beard goatee. It was getting pretty long and I was just like, you know what? It's been a while. I'm just gonna go ahead and shave off the whole thing. So yeah, we're deconstructing this. I want to put in some manual generators here, and I'm going to connect them up. Well, just one right here for now. Actually, we'll put it kind of over here. Probably plenty that we could have done differently for this base. Yo, Craig! Thanks for joining. Craig probably thinks I'm a beard trader. Craig has a beard that's like a foot long. I can't do it. I can't have the foot-long beard. I actually don't mind the longer facial hair when I do have it. But yeah, no. I was just feeling particularly inspired yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to change some stuff up. I'm going to go ahead and shave, and we'll see what that's like. And definitely puts what your face looks like underneath, like, on display. What is this song? It's like Alien Bubbles. Let's get to something better. With a beat. I don't know about this one. This one's called When the Gods Pontificate. We'll give it a chance. Ah, yes, okay. We need to tell this to have a priority of 9 to go ahead and get it built. Same with the wire. Get them down here. These lights are switched off. That's fine for now. How's our actual oxygen looking? Not super spiffy. We have one oxygen diffuser up here. That's doing a lot of work. We could probably put one right down here. What is this row connected to battery-wise? All 3 of these batteries, so... Not only do we want to get more coal, I don't foresee us being able to get a lot of coal. What's the priority on these? They're only 5s. Let's up those to 8s. I guess we do this. Yeah, there we go. And let's speed up just a little bit. He's gonna run up there. There he goes. And he's probably gonna be scalding. No, it's actually cooler over here. In fact, if we zoom out, can we see any cooler areas of the map? Cool down here. I was holding out to get more medical, more medicine options before we really dug into the slime lung territory. Okay, so he's running on that one. We need to put the priority on this. Set it to an 8. Somebody's going to be running a lot. We got some coal. Came back from here. Maybe we climb down here. Maybe hop over here, yeah. Insufficient oxygen generation. We see that all the time. We could put one more diffuser. We want to make sure our carbon is still dropping down to here. Let's get one in the middle of the base here. Not sure if it's just me. Game audio sounds a lot louder than you. Oh, okay. Well, we have music playing. Let's see. I think we cranked it last time we were playing Factorio. Let's adjust this here. Alright. How's that? I should be a little bit louder. This music has like static built into it. Let's pick a different one. There we go. Let me know how that sounds. Also, let's check the sound options here. Music's down, sound effects is up. Yeah. Raise the levels here just a little bit and then lower everything. So we get more game volume mixed in with the music. There we go. Let me know how that sounds. Okay, so these are fully charged. This needs a construction rating. We'll give it an 8. We want that pretty soon. That's better. Awesome. I've gotten used to adjusting these levels based on feedback that I've gotten before. It's very hard for me to tell in the headphones because I can make them sound completely different. In fact, I turn the music down quite a bit more for what I end up hearing. Mostly because I want to hear like warnings and stuff that happen in the game. Oh, what do we have? Okay. We can see a little bit further, but it's all slime everywhere. Is Slime Lung as bad as I remember it? So we already got into some. Yeah, there's some up in the air up here. There's some down here in the air. It's interesting that it's not really in the middle. Our water's contaminated, but no one's really super sick yet. In fact, no one's sick. Stress is still pretty low. As ugly as our base is. Now, let's not do skills just yet. We have a new blueprint. Let's go ahead and bring somebody else into our base here. Oh, Atomic, thanks for the host as well. Let's see, Lindsay, increased athletics, cannot dig, cannot cook. Nails, interested in cooking, gets a food morale bonus, mostly because he has no taste. He cooks, but he microwaves grilled cheeses. Trypophobia cannot do digging errands. Okay, so they both can't dig. Ari, operating. Increase medicine, increase excavation, cannot do building. I think I like Ari the most so far, and we don't really need brine. Brine's a natural, highly concentrated solution of salt dissolved in water. It can be used in desalination processes, separating out usable salt. We haven't come across salt water yet. Or salt as a mineral in general, I don't think. Mineral in general. But yeah, let's go ahead and also check out our skills here. Ruby's got one saved up. Oh, what do we have over here? Rocket piloting. She still needs to get research through astronomy if we're gonna make her a rocket pilot. Maybe one day though, so I mean, let's go ahead and get her started. Oh wait, no, she's got X's. Is that because she can't do those things, so she could never be a rocket pilot. Ah. Poor Ruby. Alright, let's grab tinkering then. Then Ren, our artist. He's already started on some research. We'll take him up to field research. Jaguar. We'll give him one in farming. He likes farming as well. Kinda wise. Keep going with electrical operating and or electrical engineering, and we'll up his hat up one. Morden. It's improved carrying. We'll give him improved carrying 2. Josh. Improved farming, sure. Max. Improved strength. And Ari. I need somebody else to help with hard digging, but Ari was good at operating, tinkering. Well, we'll start with operating then. Alright, so they're all tricked out. Is Jaguar wearing Doc Brown's helmet? Yeah, kind of. All of the research helmets. Bonnie's got a better one. All of the research helmets have like, there's like a bronze one. Oh, that's a digging helmet. The astronomy one has like black with red lights. All 3 of these. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Okay, they're disinfecting. And I think that might be what's keeping a lot of people from getting sick, is we set a high priority for disinfecting. I think it's finally time to jump over to priorities and start looking at some of this. Yeesh, okay. So life support maintains algae terrariums, deodorizers, and water sieves. Very high. We set that for... Oh, everybody's already set for very high on those. Okay, good. Doctoring. Well, let's set it for standard or high. And then we'll go to those with purple who actually have the skill and set them to very high. So they take priority when it's their turn. And we'll give it to the light pinks as well. For doctoring, at least. Attacking. Abe, you're gonna run in first if there's an attack. You're strong. Tidying. Tidying should just be a high priority for everybody. I mean, I guess Frankie can tidy more often because he's strong. That's, yeah. Same with Harold. Why's my nose so itchy? And Ruby. You know what, let's also pause the background while we're looking at this. We're not even looking at what's going on back here. Somebody could be choking to death. Cooking. Give it to Frankie for right now. Maybe we'll let Max and Ren do a little bit. Decorating. Definitely Ren when it's time to decorate. Researching right now. Bonnie. A little bit of Harold or Jaguar. Or Ren when we need secondary research done. Operating, Travaldo. I bet we can click on these to like... We could filter them when we're wanting to adjust these. So we can kind of like pop them to the top, right? Nobody's great at farming, are they? Oh, no, Josh is. What is this ordering? Oh, it's just ordering what we've already delegated. It's not ordering what their skill is, so we still have to hunt for their skill. Ranching. Nobody's great at ranching. Right now, Max is the best with like 3 points. Building. Ruby's great at building. Everybody should be building when it's time to build. Same with digging. Abe. Ari. Bonnie. Morden and Ren. Supplying and storing, these seem to match up. They're based off of strength. So, supplying and storing. Just go with regular high on these 3. And very high for Ruby. There we go, so this should let us get things done a little bit faster. And while we probably should have been doing that from the start, let's see, errand proximity settings. Enabling proximity settings tells my duplicants to always choose the closest, most urgent errand to perform. When disabled, duplicants will choose between 2 high priority errands based on a hidden priority hierarchy instead. Enabling proximity helps cut down on travel time in areas with lots of high priority errands and is useful for large colonies. We'll leave it off for right now. Because while they do complain about long commutes, I don't think that that's necessarily terrible just yet. So yeah. Go ahead and pop them back on. We'll go at medium speed. Cheers. Oh, it's the creepy music. But not the spoopy music. More like Unsolved Mysteries creepy. Yeah, I think we need to redo our power system, like almost completely. We need to rethink everything there. The almighty Dr. Pepper. I really do need to drink more water. If anything's made that more evident, it's all this down here. Taking less sugar. Let's... Yeah, we have to dig this to clean that sand up. I don't know if we want to move up into here. How does this end up looking as far as rooms are concerned? These are considered rooms now. They're considered barracks or bedrooms. Morale +2 if it's a bedroom. Single comfy bed, no cots. Okay, so they are considered a barracks with morale +1. We don't have comfy beds yet, do we? Haven't really looked at these very much. Park sign, pedestals. We could do some art before too long. Let's look at building out some more rooms. You know what? I'm just gonna go all in. We have slime lung, like, already kind of trying to make its way around. So let's just go all in with digging into the slime. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, this is working. Check our gas lines. Where are we at here? That's plumbing, ventilation. So it is pumping carbon dioxide into this room, which is pressurized. And then this is skimming the carbon out of the air. Doesn't release oxygen, so it's creating more of a vacuum that's allowing more carbon to be pumped into this room. And then it's pumping dirty water. It's putting carbon into the water. Pumping that dirty water over. Dripping into our waste area here. Then waste water is being pumped out and cleaned here. This runs off of... Oh, it does emit polluted dirt. That is something to keep in mind. This requires sand. How much sand do we have? Filtration medium. 108 tons, so we're doing okay with sand. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 beds and 13 colonists. I wanted to build more bedrooms up here. The oxygen would equalize, but the temperature is very hot. In fact, it's scorching hot. It's 54 degrees Celsius, 55 degrees Celsius, 60 degrees Celsius. I'm wondering if we can get in here and like destroy this, maybe? Only duplicates with one of the following skills can operate this build. It's a building. It's got an eruption period. I believe that it's where all the heat's coming from. I mean, it itself is very hot. It's generating some water, but it's not really worth it if everyone's going to die of, like, heat. And I could put thermal tiles all over the place, which I may just... What if we just block it in with thermal tiles? I mean, we've got to, like, dig all into the slime up here anyway, which we've already talked about doing. Is it wise to block it off with thermal tiles? We'll find out. Let's see. Let's... Insulated tiles. Reduces heat transfer between walls, retaining ambient heat in an area. Decor -5. The low thermal conductivity of insulated tiles slows any heat passing through. It just slows it, though. It doesn't prevent it. So these different materials could provide a different quality. We've been building almost everything out of sandstone. Thermally reactive. Slow heating. Maybe we want to build it out of igneous rock. Also, what's this? Neutronium, which I'm guessing is something we cannot... I don't know. It's useful as a construction material. Okay, they're all going to bed. Let's... Oh, we have the transit tubes now, too. We just need plastics for it. Let's plan on putting some insulated walls in here if they can get close to it and not die. Let's cancel these. They never ended up making those. Can we just... something like this? And just insulate this thing in? If so... oh hey. Achievement unlocked, it's not raw. Let's see what that is. Have a duplicate eat any cooked meal prepared in an electrical grill or gas range. So I guess they finally got around to eating the stuff they've been grilling. I think that we can get this done if we set the priorities here. Let's see. Let's do a priority 8 down here. Oh wait, priority 8 down here. I don't know if they can run in front of it. They're gonna get very hot doing all this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. We'll see how that works. Oh, now it's bedtime. How did germs get into this water? I guess it was already in the water as it came down here. I don't know, man. I don't think the germs can pass through the wall like that. I'm gonna eventually want to clean them. Let's see, we have an ice maker running. The air conditioner, though, is not running because it requires ice. Oh, we don't have a research selected. Well, let's look at medical. We know we need better medicine. Pathogen diagnosis. Gas pipe germ sensor. Well, we know we have germs. We could see it on the radar. Disease clinic. Allows duplicants to administer powerful treatments to sick duplicants. Hot tub. Requires pipes to and from, and power to run the jets. Water must be a comfortable temperature and will cool rapidly. Does that mean that I actually have to heat it up? But it increases their morale. This disease clinic seems promising. We can already make medicines, we haven't refined the needed ingredients. Let's go ahead and start on some of this medical. And let's see how our apothecary's looking. We've got 3 immuno boosters and 3 medical packs. So if somebody does get sick, we've got medical packs. We're not really prepared for our entire colony to get sick. We've got like 2 triage carts. One's in the actual medical area, and then we had like 1 jam down here. Also, that doesn't count as a room yet. What does the medical room need? Hospital. Medical equipment, a toilet. A mess table. That's a whole hospital. What about massage clinic? Yeah, we're not gonna have like a medical room. What about the mess hall? We've got to be close to the mess hall with this. Mess table. No industrial machinery. So we just have to wall this in and it would be a mess hall. Not very easy to wall it in though. I don't know if we need 8. Before the next cycle, when this current cycle rather is over, we'll see how many of them actually set down to eat. Ooh, the water is actually getting a little higher than I expected here. I mean, it could go all the way up, but they could get more germs in the water this way. Let me see the germs again. Let's just pop that open. Someone will get down in there and do it. Hopefully not someone covered in germs. I should have made them wash their hands before even coming in. Yeah, I see you. Ugh, you're the one that's gonna do it, aren't you? You know what, they might come out with more germs than they go in with, so I'm not too worried about it, I guess. Also, who's so busy that they can't actually come and provide a level 9 deconstruct right now? There you go. Thanks, Josh. Okay, so this should let the water level down some. Could dig this out and make a better space for water as well. Okay, so to get back to this, we need to deconstruct right here. And we'll see what this is going to look like. Let's watch the temperature too. I don't think it can get much hotter in this area. They're just going to have to go in. We'll kind of watch their health. Are you leaving because it was too hot? Like, how much work do they actually get done before they have to, like, leave? They're all very hot. They're all very happy that they found slime, which is a food source, but... yeah, they gotta take breaks. It's way too hot in there. Slime lung is not able to live in this cavern because it's too hot. Good to know. Ah, you're constructing this stuff. It's fine. I'll do this. Yeah, there's some polluted water, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I guess I did set these to 8, didn't I? And they just came in and, yeah. They're gonna be a little busy. Hope he can get out. Find a new rock, too. Why are you so happy? What are you finding? No, behind Ari. Igneous rock. Yeah, we have the germ sensors. Vertical wind tunnel. What does this provide again? Must be connected to gas pipes and a power source. Increases their morale, so they just like stand in front of it and get blown by whatever gas we're pumping out of it. I mean, I guess that's a cool way to do like a vent instead of having it come out of one of these. We can have it blow comfortable air at them. Probably oxygen. They're still not super stressed, which is awesome. Yeah, it's... I wouldn't call it hard. Like, you can play more, you know, at a slower pace than I do. I try to keep it interesting for the stream and not let it get too, like, slow and boring, but when you play quickly, things can get out of hand as well. But there are definitely easier settings. I play on like a medium setting. There's an easier one. There's a sandbox, which is like almost no threats. And then there's like a survivalist difficulty, like super hard. So yeah, you can kind of customize it to whatever experience you want. But just trying to play on normal, I find myself getting wrecked pretty regularly. How are these thermal tiles even really holding up? They're kind of ugly. They have like a morale -1, I think, or something. Thermal tolerance. It's the air, like, passing through here and through those tiles that were here. But honestly, I wonder if we, like, put some air conditioners in, if we can actually change that. State change. High energy state change. So we have some stuff like evaporating up here. Some of this water is turning to steam. That's a pretty hot work environment if if the water you're standing, if the puddle you're standing in is currently turning to steam. It's gonna take forever to secure this thing. We don't have any water leaking down, do we? No, there'd be a puddle right here, so water hasn't made it down. This is finally completely done. Let's deconstruct this. Let's turn this room into something else. And then mop up the rest of the water that's left. And we'll deconstruct the pipes. Yeah, we need, you know, this space could be good for something else. We would need to put some more vents in so that it's not collecting carbon dioxide like it is. But yeah, we could use those resources. Is liquid gonna come out when we... No, it's good. Yeah, let's deconstruct all those pipes. Set it to a 7, or maybe even a 6. Like, whenever you guys can get to it. They're not in the way. This is... I mean, this thing might be useful later. Like, we need to heat water later. So we might be able to, like, build something on top of it that it helps heat the water. But right now, I just need it to stop killing people with heat. And this whole project is just letting more and more hot air in. But, I mean, I guess I could put a... locking door, but what is the breathable... That's very breathable up here, so maybe we should just temporarily construct an airlock. Just to keep that hot air out. Keep forgetting to set the priority when we do that. Make that an 8. Make that a 9. Somebody come and do that now. Also, let's go ahead and dig this out. Deconstruct that ladder. Get all that done. There we go. Bubbles? Did Bubbles die? Bubbles, no! And you're in a wall? I didn't see any notification that Bubbles died. Well, no, we have 13 still. What's going on here? Bubbles? I could be missing something completely. Because we had the other dead guy who was floating down here for the longest time. He finally disappeared. Or no, we finally got them buried, I guess. Yeah, Ashcan finally got buried, so they were finally able to get to his body. We still have 13. I could swear we had 13 earlier, didn't we? I counted 13 beds. Okay. If we go to skills... Bubbles isn't listed here. Oh, we can level up some more. Let's see. Frankie. So what's the morale need? Like, I guess they can't learn more skills unless they get more morale. just fine. They've been leveling up just fine. Also, Bonnie should have on the astronomy hat. What happened to your hat, Bonnie? Josh, you can go to crop tending. Oh, look at all that morale. You can go to crop tending. Bonnie, let's give you improved tinkering. Abe, improved carrying. Harold, exosuit training, because why not when someone can get that. And then back to Frankie, who is our chef. Maybe some farming too, like he can deal with food in both ways. I still don't know what's up with Bubbles' corpse here, and we can't even select it or anything. She will forever be entombed in that wall. Okay. Let's check another blueprint here. Now we could get copper, we could get a new duplicate, but we'd have to make them a new bedroom. Otto. Supplying, tidying, operating. He's an all-around good, like, choresman. He gets a food morale bonus just from eating. He has an increased air consumption rate. I don't love that, though. But he does a lot more work. Ranching. Mole hands, increased excavation, decreased germ resistance. We're about to test out some germ theory here, so you might not be the best to pick, Camille. Lindsay, ranching and doctoring. Immune to food poisoning and snores loudly. Everyone has their own bedroom though, so the snores loudly is not that big of a deal. We haven't really explored ranching and doctoring very much, so let's just go ahead and bring Lindsay in. Let's make Lindsay a bedroom. We can, I'm gonna pause for just a second. We can take this out. These lights are not gonna stay where they're at, so let's do a level 7 deconstruction on these lights and this switch and these 2 wires. And did I say 7? Let's actually make that a 9. She needs a bedroom before the end of the night. These lights aren't necessarily a 9, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them in there anyway. Oh, is it? It's nighttime now. She's gonna have to sleep on the floor. Sorry, Lindsay. Where are you going? Wait. She wants to go up here to sleep? How's your oxygen? Barely breathable. I guess you're fine. I'm gonna go snore up there. Okay. Is there a... No. What a nice place to sleep, I know, right? On top of a ladder in a copper mine. Is it hot up there? Actually, not really. She actually probably picked, temperature-wise, one of the more comfortable places to sleep. That's funny. Yes, anyway, let's this has to be deconstructed before we can put the bed in, but let's put some of the others in. Let's see, furniture. Put a corner molding. It'll fit. Put one right there. Oh, she won't have a... This will be a tinier bedroom than most. Do an airflow tile. Pneumatic door here. Cot here. We can still get her a plant. Sure. These plants are not really growing because it's too hot in this place, but... Okay. Finally building the thermal ceiling here. But I'm going to have them finish out her bedroom. Again, I would really like to have another row of bedrooms up here. Or we can move out in this direction. It's warm over here too. A lot of this machinery we have in the middle of our base is also giving off some heat. But only hot, not scorching. Alright guys, you guys gotta get up here and do some of this. I guess it's 8 though, and they're finishing the 9s first. Attribute increases happening all over the place. Supercomputer needs water. That's one of their chores, and we have them doing a bunch of other stuff, so they're neglecting their chores for a bit. I want them to get this done. I think I go all the way over here to go up now. That's fine. No research. So we do have the disease clinic now. Okay. Air systems. Water into oxygen and hydrogen. We can use hydrogen for electricity, but then we run out of water, right? Remove salt from brine and salt water. Yeah, I'm still hesitant to go this route because then we burn our water. We did finish this, so we do have the algae distiller. We can turn the slime into algae for food. Okay, what about down here? Insulated liquid pipe, which we'll need when we transport different temperatures of water. Advanced caffeination. Oxalite using oxygen and a small amount of gold. Creates soda from water and carbon dioxide. Produces rare materials, processes rare materials into advanced industrial goods. Thermoregulator cools the gas pipe through it but outputs heat in its immediate vicinity. You know, this might actually be kind of cool. We might be able to make an air conditioner out of this then. And attach it on the chain for like the clean air being pumped back in. Let's take that next. Okay, let's select 2 just in case we miss the research ding. They've got to be headed up to work soon. They can't get across here anymore. I would hope that it would be kind of cool. Yeah, what happened here? I thought that they could get across this and now they can't. Oh, we dug out the thing. They were standing on copper and hopping up. That's what it was. I am blind sometimes. There we go. That should let them get back to work. There they go. I want to take a moment to thank everybody for tuning in. We might actually get affiliate after tonight. If my average viewer number stays above 3, at or above 3, for a bit longer, then my total channel average will go up above 3, and that's exactly what I need to get affiliate status. So thank you very much for spending time with me tonight. And we can do some other cool stuff with the channel when I get to that point. I can have emotes, do all kinds of neat stuff. Yes, bless. Thank you, Ragford. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. What do we have here? No, it's just telling us that we have more skills we can pick. Why not? Travaldo deserves some as well. He can go up with Electrical Engineering 2. He's still our doctor. Lindsay, you don't have a hat yet. But you could also be a doctor. You have a plus to agriculture, advanced research, tinkering, advanced tinkering. Let's make you a tinkerer as well. Why not? All right, how's this coming along? That's the priority didn't get set for that. I swear I clicked a 9 and it went bong. Okay, it's nighttime again. I missed them eating though. I didn't see how many people were sitting down. I don't want to micromanage the food, so we're gonna see these flashing red lights on our kitchen for forever though. Maybe once we actually get to farming, then I'll figure that out. But what's up with the power? These batteries are not full. What's the priority on this wheel? 7. I'm gonna make it an 8. We'll probably get back to work on this now so that they can hop over. Yep, there he goes. I kind of want to watch this for a second and see how they behave. Takes them a while to get over there. Water's leaking. It's hot water. They're not gonna like swimming through that. Ladder's gonna help. Did he die? I mean, I heard a noise. No, we have 14. Wait, we have 14? Yes, yes, we brought in our 14th. You can count, Josh, you can count. Okay, he's getting hot, that makes sense. This water is only 60 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? Let's see here. 60 Celsius to Fahrenheit. That's only 140 degrees. You guys are alright. Are they just gone? Are they just out now? I mean, they have other chores they have to do too, but they should be doing these 8 level priorities before their chores. I don't blame them if they don't want to work in a volcano, but this keeps your entire base from becoming a volcano, so I think our research just finished. Thermoregulator, yeah. A space heater, but we don't have anywhere that's that cold. The gas. No one wants to run on. Oh, they're running. I was gonna say nobody actually wants to charge the batteries all of a sudden because they're all busy digging. But honestly, we need one on this line, or we can connect this. We won't overload it. That's the whole reason we disconnected in the first place, though. I'm pretty sure if I connect it, it's gonna overload. It's just that coal is so far and few between. Few and far between, that's the correct phrase. Sure. We'll dig this out. What's that gas? Carbon dioxide, that's fine, it'll sink. That's igneous rock. Dirt. Do we have any big veins of coal that we can go after? This. Who had heat stroke? Morden. Just go rest. Go rest. That coal. Because we could do something like... Oof, I was thinking about coming up above and getting to it, but... You know what? Yeah, sure. Again, we're gonna pretend like the slime's not even an issue. Nah, I'm gonna make this, well... They're gonna be split between different tasks. How hard is this to dig? Abyssalite. Resilient. Solid. We'll test it. We might be able to dig through it. We're gonna release some natural gas. Some hydrogen. Unbreathable. It should go up though. Yeah, he can dig through it. I'm okay with releasing a little bit of the hydrogen. We're eventually gonna sieve it out of the air for power, I would imagine. Let's... Ugh. This is gonna fall. Once this is dug out, that's just gonna fall. No, you gotta get up. You gotta get out of here. Both of you, get out of that hole before someone builds the... No. These guys are not smart. Yeah, you're hot. Someone's gotta come build... They can't breathe. Frankie, you gotta build them a ladder to get out. So dumb. Just cancel the build on that one. We'll leave that ladder there. That needs to be a floor now. Yeah, breathe. Breathe, fools. Abe, get out of there. Pretty much all of this coal, at least up to here. All of this, which means a ladder. And we'll just put the ladder straight down here. Yeah. They should be able to get all that coal out. And slime lung. Okay, how's this coming? I mean, they're getting it done. It's been a great distance for them to have to travel. I'd almost rather build yet another ladder. Who's suffocating? Wait, wait, wait. Abe! How did this happen? Was he... There's no way he was still standing down here when we were over here a minute ago. What happened? Was he down here and I just didn't even notice it? Abe, deconstruct that. Do it yourself. Save yourself. Abe, get out of there. Oh, he could breathe down here. Abe, get out of there. They're downright suicidal. Yeah, all the natural gas floated up to here anyway. All the hydrogen, rather. And they decided to come up here and eat. Time to look for more options here. So, do you want to build yet another bedroom? Gossman, increased medicine, cannot attack. Supplying and decorating. Liam, suit wearing and cooking, interior decorator, creativity, decor morale, cannot do research. Joshua, we already have a Josh that almost looks exactly like this Joshua. Increased athletics, falls asleep periodically, he's narcoleptic. I feel ya. When he's overjoyed, he's super productive. Let's go with Liam. he does get a decreased decor bonus, so he's not going to be super happy in some of our ugly parts of our base. Let's take Liam, and let's make him a new bedroom. They always arrive just, like, the last few arrive just in time for bed, and Liam is gonna... yeah, just come pass out up here. So let's look over here, let's see, let's pause for a second. This is chlorine. That's why I didn't want to dig any further over here. We could look at making some bedrooms over here. We don't really have a good hallway to make a ladder down from. We'd have to make the ladder down from someone's bedroom, maybe. And then I don't know if it counts as a room anymore, if there's a ladder eating into it. Or they could come through the showers to go to their bedroom. Why not? So I'll have them dig out a space here. Is that chlorine as well? Yes, this is also chlorine. Ugh. So what we'll do then is we'll place tiles here. Through there. Get them. No, we'll move it over. Cancel those two. A couple airflow tiles here. Pneumatic door. You get to live behind the showers. Oh, that's priority 8. Can I queue up? I thought it was under furniture. Gonna hop off for the night. Have a good one, Atomic. Thanks for joining. I'll put the bed right there. Put corner molding in here. Put it right there. Okay, while people are still working, some are doing the chores. All these algae terrariums seem to have water. Or algae delivered to them, rather. This needs to be emptied. That's what she's here for. I'm gonna let them do their chores for a moment. But all that said... may have gotten yet hotter. This over here is still kind of cool. Can they get over here? We determined they can dig in the abyssalite, right? Yeah. So they're just working at it as they go. We released all that hydrogen. There's more water here, we just have to clean it. Which wouldn't be terrible. When we're done with this, we could carve a lot of this out. Nice, we got the catalytics done. The molecular forge. So it does require recipes, so we'll have to check that out as well. Home Luxuries plastic ladder increases their climbing speed, comfy bed, plastic tile significantly increases their run speed. Does it do anything like with the... does it do anything with the thermals of the floor though? Window tile used to build the walls and floors of rooms. Allows light and decor to pass through. Sun lamp can be paired with beach chair. Arrow pot, so a plant that can hang. Okay, we'll take both of those. interesting. Is this is actually relatively cool? Is that what this is saying? Yeah, I wonder how. Let's fast forward a little bit. Yeah, I do have them split between two major projects. So whenever something needs to be dug out, he's just running back and forth. Did he head back over here? He did not. He went to go do something else. Do you have research going on? Let's see if we can just go ahead and get this done. Kind of am okay with just doing another ladder here too. No, those are set to 8. Just make another ladder if you have to get this done. See what we can accomplish together. You okay? Popped eardrum, sopping wet, heat stroke. Toasty surroundings. Highest stress is only 9% though. They must be super happy when they go home. That's the only thing I can think of. But come on, let's see if we get this done today. Wait, one other thing. Let's see. Priority 9 on the inside, 8 on the outside. I want them to get this stuff done. Ooh, and also 8's here. So maybe they can walk through and get the 9's done first. Oh no, they built that one. How's the slime storage looking? Not full, so we're good. Ah, it's getting towards the end of the day. So they just go wherever to eat? Yeah, they came up here to eat. What's the breathability? Very breathable in the break area, guys. And you want to go up here into the hydrogen and the unbreathable gas? Let's fast forward through the night. Fast forward, the higher speed is getting a little framey. This is not really a big deal since they are fast forwarded. One sec, let's see. We'll let them go at normal speed, but I do want to look at the option we had for extreme temperature exchange with the surrounding environment. So you could have gas pumped through insulated pipes until they get to a certain room that you're okay with being hot, and then radiate it off. That's interesting. What is it? Utility? Yes, the thermoregulator cools gas, outputs heat in its immediate vicinity. So we don't have anything pumping. Well, we have this pumping polluted oxygen. This is filtering it. I thought we had something scrubbing polluted oxygen. Or is that just me? This is just pumping out polluted oxygen into here, and this is pumping regular back? Is that what we have going on? This is skimming the carbon out from polluted, or from carbon dioxide, what do we have for... polluted oxygen? Nothing yet? Deodorizer uses sand to filter polluted oxygen from the air, reducing disease spread, and then the carbon skimmer does that for carbon dioxide. So let's put a deodorizer. Oh, they're so small. Let's put one every once in a while around the polluted areas. Like, it seems to be collecting down here in this area. We could double up on this space here. Because they open this door and it just seems like polluted oxygen's making its way to this level. Okay, those are already set to 9. Let's see if that actually works. Filtration medium. I hope they don't use up all the sand. Invalid construction location. Why? Oh, because the ground's not built yet. They'll have to build the ground first. This is pressurized. There's carbon dioxide in here. I could say that I'm okay with this pumping carbon dioxide out of here. Oh, you can only pick one. I mean, it's otherwise fine. It's interesting that you can filter polluted oxygen, though. And this is grabbing, that's why there isn't a whole lot of polluted oxygen on this level, because this is grabbing it and we have oxygen being made, so it's just pushing it out / sucking it up into this pump. How's this coming? Why'd they give up? I mean, I had other level 9 things I was telling them to do, I guess, but... Gone back to doing chores. Did something become hard to reach? Do I need more igneous rock? I mean, that might be it. Take that out. There we go. He just realized he had to use the bathroom once he got to work, and now he's going back. Their commute is too far. They might actually have an accident somewhere. But as long as it's not over the water supply. Could be anywhere in here. Ugh, I don't like that. Okay, yeah, we'll put another tile right here. Make this a bit safer. Not that it's not already polluted. Oh, they never finished his bed. Made these 8s, guys. Invalid, okay, but we have to build these. They're food poisoning germs here. They're everywhere. We'll take a cleaning day in a moment and see if we can disinfect everything, but... Picked up eggs? I mean, he's just cooking his shoes off over here. Didn't have a wire run to it way back when. Eggshells. Yeah, sure, you can put eggshells in there. Alright, for real though, this needs to get done. I know you all have very high priority chores now, but gotta get that done. I mean, thanks for the disinfecting, but again, germs are everywhere. Our entire place is filled with E. coli bacteria. Just imagining this entire base smells like raw chicken. Ugh. Alright, what's up, babe? Or Ren. What's up, Ren? You going to work? You're the artiste, and you're getting stuff done. I appreciate it. And I set it back. Maybe they can't walk into here? Can't tell yet. Depends on what they do once they finish these. No, I never told them to dig out this other side, did I? They visit one at a time. Come on, you can do it. You already had heat stroke before you even got up here, Ruby, but you can do it. Step in here and see if you can reach the other stuff. Yeah, it's almost all 9s now. I kind of wonder how far I can make them like dig and like start a new wing of the base without expanding the base, but just start like in another place. Shine nymph eggs, nutrient bars, food morale, cannot research. When he's overjoyed, he's a balloon artist. Rowan, excavation machinery construction. Grease monkey, caregiver, snores. Right now I'm going to take the shine nymph eggs. And I'm going to turn off the egg cracking if we can. Because if we can get more shine nymphs, that'd be cool. They give them morale bonus wherever they fly around, and I think our other ones died. I haven't seen them in a long time. So this stuff is not getting done. If I deconstruct these and then reconstruct them, which shouldn't be too hard if the materials just fall on the ground and they pick them back up again. Building lacks resources. No, don't deconstruct it. Needs medical packs, which we can't make yet. We have 3 though. Oh, okay, so you constructed that. No, you deconstruct, okay. Good job, Ruby. I'm surprised it's breathable in here, but then again, that's probably just the oxygen coming off the water, like steam. Ruby's very stressed. Everyone else has no stress at all. I wonder if Ruby has to be the one to take out the insulated tiles. Because of what they're made of. Since we picked igneous rock. I don't remember if igneous rock was hard to dig through or not. No? Maybe? Oh well. Actually cancel these until you get that one built. These can go in, that can go in, these can go in, that and that. And now these. I don't know if this is even gonna work, but we're sure gonna try. Come on, guys. They complain about the heat every time. Get these two. Right here, these two. Now it's sealed in. Very little thermal tolerance. The air's already hot, but now we can look at whether or not we can actually cool the place down. Let's make another, let's see. Where's our carbon room? Right here. If we surround this with thermal tiles. No, we need to actually... We need somewhere that actually has oxygen being pumped through it. Which we could just start our own pump and have it pump from one place to another. From a hot place to a cold place. Or vice versa, rather. From a relatively cool place. Down here. To a hotter place up here. Well, this is cool. Over here is cooler. Maybe we put it up here for right now. Seriously, let's put some tiles down. Let's put down tiles there. Let's say it'll make some heat up here. Or not even heat. You know what? We don't even want it here. We want the air to come from here. Either way, floor. We want the floor. Ventilation. Gas pump. Sure. Almost doesn't matter what gas it is. No. We're doing this backwards. The vent will be up here. The vent should be over here. I'm wondering how quickly we'll lose this cooler. My brain's all over the place. We're going to be making the air cooler. So let's pump from the hot part of the base through the cooler. This is where I was talking about putting it. Right. Because it's cooler over here, it can stand to be heated up a bit more by the device itself. That's what I was thinking. Gotta stop and look for my brain for a minute. Okay. So we will dig this stuff out too. In fact, we'll probably just make this like a multi-tiered little utility area. Why not? Don't all have to be 9s, but I do want them to be at least an 8. We need a pump. Pumping hot air from somewhere. Or just air from somewhere. Through this and then cool air back out. I guess maybe here in the middle of the base. Pump air up to here, cool it, and then have the cool air come out like right here. Night, Craig. Have a good one. And then like that. So we will have to do a gas pipe, green to white, green to white. I'll make it follow the ladder. There we go. And then green to white, this can come down. This one, I'll make it insulated, just so it doesn't lose any of the cool on the way down. We can afford it. You get power up there. From something that actually gets power. This seems to have a good amount of power. This needs power too. Those are running. Downtime. People are taking a break and eating. They love it up here. One person's sick. Travaldo with slime lung. Maybe slime lung only lives in polluted oxygen, is that the case? We have it all over the place right now. But that would explain why the slime lung was only down here earlier. Now it's not. It was. Maybe it died out. Maybe it's all living in Travaldo now. Let's go ahead and queue up that disinfect. Priority 1. Anything that needs it. It's only a few things. All their beds, the ladders. You'll see a lot of green clouds here for a minute. Cheers. We'll go for another cycle or two. Before we roll on to our second game of the night. Are they going to be able to disinfect that? We'll see. How's temperature looking? Oh, those are the disinfect commands. Is it kind of helping? Not really. Research. We can make comfy beds now. What do they require? Restores additional stamina. Smart home, automation, motion sensors, weight plates. Haven't got into much of this at all. Checkpoints, memory toggles. But then that's where you get into, was this rocketry, right? You need all this automation for the rocketry stuff, which I think we'd have to go up to the surface for. So, I mean, we should start working on that eventually, but stuff we need first, right? Desalinator and ore scrubber, raw ore, germs. Yeah, let's go ahead and research this stuff. You never know. We might have a lot of rust around them that we can use. Here, is this? They're working on it. What happened? Someone dropped their mush fry? Did they get attacked? Oh, we're already at yet another blueprint. Water? Surely it drops it off in a jug. I almost don't want to get tempted by these guys because I don't want... He has decreased athletics but tiding plus 7 strength. Let's take the water. Drop it off in a jug, please. Thanks. They've got to build this soon. It's a level 9. I mean, I guess the disinfecting was a higher priority. Thank you, Ruby. Empty pipe, makes sense. Okay. $10 cooler. And theoretically, I put it up here because cooler air should sink, right? More attribute increases. I don't think they're reaching a point where there's no pressure, right? I don't know if that's going to be significant or not, but while we're pumping this for no other reason, we could filter stuff out of it. Overpressure, okay. Do need to do some more digging. I'm really curious what's just kind of like off to the side. Also super curious about the room we found. Where's it at? Where was it? There it is. It's down, it's like down in here. Could lead an excavation. Send a team in. Cancel that one. Climb down here. The door requires a sample to unlock. It does look like it's starting to cool off some, particularly down here. This stuff's running, it's making it a little warm, it's warm over here. There's the fact that this isn't constantly off-putting really hot air. It's 45 degrees inside there, 52 outside here, so it's still hot out here. Hot air's rising too. But, I mean, that doesn't really explain this, where it's like 28 degrees Celsius over here. Maybe it's air of the same kind. Rises and falls amongst itself. This is doing its best. Okay, so got the desalinator and the oil or the ore scrubber. Oxygen and chlorine. What would we do with the chlorine? We could put it into tanks and store it somewhere. Mechanical surfboard. Does it require some water gets splashed on the floor during use? I don't like that. Fire pole. Temp shift plate. Accelerates or buffers heat dispersal based on the construction material used. Conveyor. Stores any solid materials delivered to it by duplicants. Auto sweeper. Smart storage. Stores the solid resources of your choosing. We've looked at these before. Conveyor receptacle unloads solid materials into storage. Superheated foraging. Bunker door. And that's like vertical, it looks like. Blocks liquid and gas flow, maintaining pressure between areas, can withstand extremely high pressures and impacts. Bunker tile. Nice. So this shouldn't be happening too much. Well, I guess we have other things creating oxygen. Yeah, a lot of gas build up here. I mean, we could put a high pressure vent. There we'd need plastics and refined metals though. Oh. They've almost made their way over here. And then they left. Where'd you go? To go disinfect some more. So we could put a 9 on these. Go ahead and get down here. Once this ladder is built, we can tell somebody to submit a bioscan and see what happens. Hopefully it's not a trap. Nope. Ruby, be careful. She might be our oldest colonist, or she was in the first group. Harold, you gonna do it? Nope. Morden, you gonna do it? Nope. Josh. We're almost on day 100. Computer desk, neural vacillator. Massively synthetic brain suspended in a saline solution. There's a chair attached to the device with room for one person. Decor +5. People can be assigned to it. I'm gonna assign it to Bonnie. Maybe. Can I? New database entry. We are now reliably printing healthy living subjects, though all have exhibited unusual qualities as a result of the cloning process. Squeaking sounds can be heard. Unusual vocalizations, benign growths, and missing appendages have been seen in all subjects thus far to varying degrees of severity. It seems that bypassing or accelerating juvenility halts certain critical stages of development. Brain function, however, appears typical. Squeaking. They also seem quite happy. Dr. Broussard signing off. What's happening to Bonnie? She's using it. Complete the neural process. Bonnie's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Bonnie acquired the Deep Diver's Lungs trait. Deep Diver's Lungs. This duplicate was trained, yeah. So this is something that they could get when they first start. So this can give, maybe when the brain recharges, delivery. Oh, I have no idea how to make a vacillator recharge. So I guess they can get a free perk. Nice. Computer looks pristine on the outside, but it is corrupted internally. Still, I managed to find one uncorrupted file and have added it to my database. Laws of thermodynamics. Just emailing you after our little chat today to pass along something you might like to read. I think you'd find it super useful in your research. The laws of thermodynamics. If this is too complicated for you, you can come by to chat. I'd be thrilled to answer your questions. Dr. Jones. What's the 0th law? If two thermodynamic systems are in thermal equilibrium with a third, then they are in thermal equilibrium with each other. Can this be taken apart? It's steel. Light fixtures. Sedimentary rock tiles. Copper. That's about it. All that was so that Bonnie could swim a little bit better. I guess that's fine. Alright, I think before we expand much more, this is going to take some more thought. So I think we will come back to this in the next episode and think about where we're going. Unless we want to start over now that we know a little bit more about what we should do with rooms and what we should do with temperatures and crops, which we don't have anymore. Feel free to leave a comment. I'm going to post this VOD on the channel as well as on YouTube. Feel free to let me know in between while we think about this for about a week, whether we want to come back to this same map or not. But anyway, thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and we're going to come back with a little bit more Factorio tonight. Be right back.